Hi folks, and welcome back to our Master of Command playthrough as the British. It's day 28 of Act 3. We've got some work to do here as time is passing rather quickly. We've got to upgrade the army, ready to face the big beastie boss fight at the end, although I am loving the difficulty of this act. It's much more of a challenge, and I'm thinking we might play the next playthrough, whichever nation that is. Which nation would you like to see me play, by the way? Leave a comment down below for the next playthrough. I think we might up the difficulty for that one and give it a try out on one of the harder modes. Anyway, before we get into that, it's back to the plot, and we are going to try and work towards our battlefields and outposts objective. And let's just speed time up as we go a little bit. We've got to give time to recover as well, so we need to plan that. Oh, this looks good. Our column has arrived upon the flank of a friendly force, who now prepares to launch its final assault upon an enemy position. They've requested men to aid in the attack. We may furnish them with reservists as we see fit. Should they succeed, we shall be entitled to a portion of whatever is taken in the assault. Oh yeah, I want a piece of this pie. So we commit some reservists, which is a lot and moderate. But we have... I don't know which of these have. Do we have target training? I think we have target training, right? Yeah, I think it's that one. Deploy sharpshooters. Guaranteed. Excellent. Assault succeeds. Our detachment formed on the friendly flank and went in with the second line. The enemy position was carried after close volleys and a short push, their colours drawn off and guns abandoned. Losses among our men were present, but not ruinous, and order was kept. By prior understanding, we received a fair share of what was taken. The detachment has rejoined the column. So we get some cash. Oh, we get some reservists? Nice! And we get some excellent land pattern muskets. Good quality cuirassier swords. Okay. That was a good result. Got a little upgrade for Barg's regiment here, as we just replace their bayonets with something a little bit better. Alright, awesome result. Let's head up and take on this outpost before we cut back across country to that town over there. Low on ammunition. A raid is expected on this outpost soon. The men are alert and capable, but their powder chests are nearly empty. They request whatever powder and cartridge we can spare. We do at least have a decent stock of ammo. The more we provide, the greater their chance of success. Alright, so we've got modest ammunition. 96. I think we can afford that. 176. We can also do that. We don't have this. This would be awesome. Yeah, let's give them this. Enemy raid repulsed. Powder and cartridge we sent was stowed before first light. When the raiders came on, pickets fell back in order, and the parapet answered steadily. After 2 sharp attempts, the enemy broke and drew off, leaving dead in the ditch and a few prisoners in our hands. As pledged, a share of the captured stores and small coin was delivered to us. Loot 3 weapons. We're getting really good stuff here. Oh, Charleville muskets, long range, fairly accurate. Yeah, our solid veteran regiments here. These guys are getting excellent Charlevilles, just so that we can put them together in the line, and they have identical range and stats that way. I think that's pretty good. It also means they can fire through the skirmishers, which are likely to be planted in front of them. Alright, a little bit of backtracking now. How are we doing for... Oh, we've got a fight. Can we take this big guy on? Let's do it. The Battle of Tuchel. Here come the enemy marching on in their very smart uniforms. I like how the artillery is going out in front. That thing is moving with purpose. So our position, we have some hills for the artillery to go on. And we're going to have a long defensive line behind as much cover as we can. And we're getting into position now where we need to just slow this down a little bit. Keep an eye on things. The enemy artillery has opened up. That is okay. We've got a few people. You may need to sprint into position, Joe. We need to get you some better shoes, I think. Get you going a bit faster. So let's make sure our skirmishers are nicely positioned out. No. Hang on. I've got the wrong... No. No. Just a minute. I've got the wrong regiment selected there. It's that guy. That guy and that guy. They're the ones we wanted. Position them just out in front. This allows the line to shoot over the top of them. As unrealistic as that might be. It's fine. It's a game mechanic, so we're kind of just working it like that. It is what it is. We might push Joe's regiment a little bit further forward there. Let's get things moving again. And the British... Actually, you guys can just go forwards. We may as well get the benefit of this range. Where's my other lot? Unlimber and prepare to shoot. You're not moving far. They can do it unlimbered. They can move into position like that. Let's take advantage of that fence line. And Mikado's Highlanders on that side. Cavalry on this side. Just move up a little bit. And the teabaggers who've been left behind into the town. Everyone nicely in position. I'm going to put my general in there. Enemy cavalry is so far being careful. I'm going to stop putting my cavalry out on the flanks because it's a little bit too hard to keep an eye on, I think. And things tend to get smashed. We've got good cover here. Observation grenadiers coming in. The Markgfl are going to cover this area. I think Joe... Oh, look at that volley from Joe's regiment there. It just devastated the grenadiers. We're trading fire with some fusiliers. Barge's regiment is in. The British veteran foot are in. These guys... Oh, let's just move forward a little bit. Oh, we've got cavalry over here. So, grenadiers to that flank. Horsemen, like that. They're going to try and come in on Mikado's Highlanders, and they're going to find that that is a mistake. Now then, one of my cavalry regiments is now equipped with buckshot. The teabaggers into position there. Run. Because you might get a... I don't think that's going to work there. Oh, these are Don Cossacks, so... We did that at least. I'm going to have to order the charge, I think. Meanwhile, on the other flank... Yeah, we've got Russian horse guards and stuff here. Just quickly come around. These are the guides... Hang on a second. Ah, you need to select it. Right, so you select it. It doesn't automatically change the range. That's actually quite decent. So we can choose when we want to use buckshot and when we want to use regular. That's pretty cool. Right, I need to take this slowly on this side now. Teabaggers didn't get a volley off there, sadly. You need to change... Oh, I can't. The direction's gone in. Wow, they're shattered. I think the teabaggers maybe did get that volley off. Don Cossacks, by the way, have just awesome melee stats. They are very, very dangerous. That's not going to end up well for these guys coming in. See if I can sprint this in. We will make more liberal use of the pause. If they go head-to-head against my Frisian volunteers, braced infantry gets a bonus against charging cavalry. That's excellent. If they want to do that, we will take that all day long. The Markgfl need to quickly redeploy like that, or even like that to face whatever's coming next. Sprinty, sprinty, sprinty. Go for it. Something else just popped over there. Alright, hit pause. Take a look on this side. They're about to go. That's excellent. Can I unleash some horsemen? Ooh, we'll go with these guys, I think. Charge in. I can order a charge up here, so we'll try and catch those musketeers. Mikado's Highlanders. Okay, I don't think we're going to be doing much in the way of catching up there, but we'll order some grenadiers in. The cuirassiers are on the retreat again. Pause. Can we... Are you loaded, by the way, guys? Buckshot this. Right. Because when they go into charge, I think they're going to deliver a volley. Does that work? Bang, 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 bang. No, they were empty, I think. Oh, we got them anyway. Superb stuff. The Markgfl have taken some pastings from enemy cavalry. Don't think there's anything left to do but speed the game up at that point. What's standing? Isn't everything dead? Or fleeing? Oh no, there was something there. But not for long. So we still need to keep a close eye on those flanks. The enemy cavalry are very good at that. And maybe I should position the grenadiers slightly more covering the flank. We will work that out. Russian horse grenadiers. It's the Don Cossacks. Oh, okay. The base melee wasn't as good as I thought it was on them guys. Anyway, a handful of... new cannons! Geschwinstoik. Geschwinstoik? Geschwinstoik. Don't know how to pronounce that. I'm guessing it's better than a 6-pound cannon, so we'll go check that out. I think we're going to take the reservists, because we're going to take a lot of casualties in this one. Oh my god, we've got plenty of reservists now. Okay, we shall spend some money on ammunition and supplies, I think, at the next town. We finally get an upgrade to the British Battalion Artillery. They've become British Field Artillery. We'll definitely upgrade that one. Thank you very much. And that leaves us with the question of where we're going to put these guns. So we've got 30% accuracy, 400 range, 50-second reload. So, Dome Shuttons Battalion, I think you've finally earned... Sorry, Battery. You have earned yourself an artillery upgrade. You also have a nice new limber chest as well to go alongside those guns. I'm going to give these better entrenching tools to my Jaeger over there. And Joe's regiment of foot finally gets those much-needed gaiters to speed them up a little bit. Alright, let's get into town. What are the penalties? Purchase prices go up. Artillery recruitable and officers... Okay, they're fine. Apart from purchase prices, which I don't know if it means for these or just for items, but that's fine. We need some food desperately. Let's get a good stock of that. Reservists we're good for. Take on a little bit of ammo. Let's go sell some crap now because we do have... Oh, they don't have much... they don't have much money. Right, let's get rid of some of the stuff weighing us down. The gunsmith. We can take 250 off this guy, so... There are some more excellent Charleville muskets there, which might be worth a purchase. An excellent heavy socket bayonets. I think we're going to buy those, you know, and give me opportunity to cash in some of this other stuff that we're not using. Wow, look at these heavy sabers. I've not seen anything like that before. That's a big chunk of cash. I also remembered we want these blanket rolls, so I'm actually going to spend those because it's cheaper. Are we ever going to get... I don't think we're ever going to get better guns. Do you know what? I'm going to splash the cash. Okay, so we've dished out the blanket rolls to some of the cavalry to take advantage of that melee damage received bonus, which is pretty nice. And then just upgraded some of the infantry with the new bayonets and muskets. So we've had a bit of a swap around. And I had to take the buckshot off the cavalry because we're skint, and I couldn't buy any more slots. I'm even tempted. Oh God, we can't sell to him. Hang on. That was a bad idea. Let's go sell to the quartermaster because he should be loaded after taking our money, right? Let's get rid of some money up there, and I'm going to sell the grenades because we just don't use them at the moment. Okay, so that cost us quite a bit of dough. We're going to head over to Thorn now. As we move over, we'll do some replenishment. We might... Oh, we're going to check out this herd. Please give me something tasty up here. Food. We don't have living off the land, which would be great. Herd of deer has been sighted at the edge of the tree line. We may send out a hunting party to replenish our stores, and the hides will fetch a decent price. So 208 provisions versus 2 pelts. I'll take the provisions, because that'll keep us going a bit longer. And provisions, I think, are costing us more in this area anyway, so... Oh, a fort. Can we risk... I'm going to take on the fort. I'm going to try it. We stand before a true fortification of modern design. Okay, entrench the fort's outward redoubts. 5 days pass. This might have been a very bad decision here. Our batteries are drawn up before the enemy's outworks. The redoubts are fully manned. Their embrasures lively, and the pickets sweep the glacis with constant fire. We shall surround the redoubts. That's 5 days. We shall bombard them. Order a frontal assault. We'll bombard them. We can do the bombardment. Our attack failed to carry the outworks. That's not good. Continue the siege. We shall bombard again and assault. Our attack failed. Continue the siege. Bombard again. Our attack failed. Continue the siege. Bombard again. Our attack failed. This is ridiculous. Bombard again. We're spending all the ammunition. Holy crap. We finally got them. Push to the covered way and plant the batteries near the curtain. Yes, there are doubts. Oh, did we do it? Our men went in with bayonets fixed, turning their captured pieces upon the fortress and driving the enemy gunners from their posts. We may push. The redoubts... Oh, the redoubts garrisons surrender, not the fort garrisons. Okay, I thought that was a little bit too easy. So we blew through some ammunition there. Do we breach the walls? Do we do a mass bombardment to breach the walls? Do we push our troops forwards with sappers, taking some attrition? Or do we undermine? This is cash with a moderate chance. I kind of like my cash. Replacing that ammunition is cheaper, I think. So let's go for this. The walls hold. Continue the siege. Undermine the walls. Spend the cash. We have a gap. Right. Press an assault. Wait and starve the defenders, which will be... Assault after a lengthy bombardment. into the breach. Seize the covered way with grenades. We lose 1 grenade item. Let's assault after a lengthy bombardment. So we did take the attrition. A flag of truce has come out. The garrison consents to capitulate upon terms and requests a prompt handover. So we got them, which is good. We got 4 weapons and a doctrine. So this is... What are these? Basket hilt broadswords. The cavalry, they have insane. Those are excellent. All right, so this is going to give our cavalry an edge in the coming combat. I'm sure of it. And new carbines as well. But this is the tasty bit. What doctrine do we get? Extended training. We're not going to be in drilling stance. There isn't time to sit around. We've got foreign advisors where combat effectiveness gains but army experience is reduced. That's fine because I don't think our units can level up anymore. We've got all veteran units here. But ammunition consumption in battle is always tasty. But I feel like this is one of the easiest things to replenish. So I'm going to go for combat effectiveness with our foreign advisors. And let's hope that was a good choice. So the Darmstädter Heine, which are one of our most effective cavalry units, are just going to get these big basket-hilted broadswords. That makes them particularly dangerous. Meanwhile, we'll give better range to the Hinton's Hillbillies, to the Dragoons. And I think they also get Hussar Sabres as well, which is a nice switch up. We've got quite a lot of dangerous weapons floating about here, making everyone rather good. And also, when we nip back into Thorn over here, we're going to be able to sell some of that gear. And we get a free 100 thalers just for turning up. So we've got to remember that. We do replenish money quite well. I'm going to have to buy... Oh, ammunition's damned expensive. But let's sell some crap. We can at least sell some crap. Brilliant. Let's see who's in the noble estate. I wouldn't mind a 0 level officer. There's none of them, so we can't afford them. And there is a foundry, but there's no way we're going to be able to afford new cannon. I'm finding money to be a little tight in this map. Right, so we need to check out this battlefield and that battlefield. And then we'll have 4 out of the 5, and there's another one. And then there's 2 outposts. I see 1. I see 2. So we've got time to finish this, which is good news. And we might spot something on the way as well. Come on then, another battlefield. Give us a good result. We encountered no resistance, only the grisly remains of what must have been a terrible slaughter. The field is heaped with the dead. This is an opportunity to rob the graves. And a moderate chance of 10% tradition. For 64 thalers? No. Just resolve it. They can rest in peace. I don't think it's worth it for 64 thalers. Oh, but this might be. Encampment. Why am I suffering attrition here? I don't know. Malnourished faces. I don't like the sound of this. It's going to cost us food. Terrible sight awaited us. An entire camp reduced to silence, save for the shivering of emaciated men too weak to stand. They've not eaten in days, perhaps longer. We walk away. Some of our own may follow, fearing that they too are expendable. We give them food. It may spare them both and our conscience. We feed them. We abandon them. There's 5% attrition. We'll feed them because 80 provisions isn't too bad. And let's go stock up at Schöneck. There's nothing going on here, but we do get the free money, which we can instantly spend on food to replenish what we just lost. I don't think it's overly priced here, so... Which way we're going to go? I kind of want the battlefield down here, and we want to visit the towns for cash as well. So, decision made. We're about to... Well, we're getting close to securing our battlefields for this one, which is excellent. Just in time! Our column has arrived upon the flank of a friendly force, who now prepares to launch its final assault. We had this one earlier. We just deploy sharpshooters, and we guarantee the success of the assault. And it succeeds, and we get cash, weapons, and reservists. That is an excellent choice for us to take. Excellent Charleville muskets, excellent light socket bayonets. Okay, so far, so good. I think we can speed this up a little bit. Oh, there's another fort. We might try and take the fort on the way. Picking up doctrines is quite useful. Gonna nip into the cannon shop, knowing that we can't afford anything. Let's see. How much have we got? We got 1,400. There's a cheap one. What's that? It's 45%. Oh, it's a £3 gun, though. It's going to do shit all damage. And the £6 howitzer. That's not too bad. Not enough. Not exciting enough, though, to want me to make me buy it. So I think we'll just move on. We'll save our cash. I feel like I have to pick up some food everywhere we stop, because we are eating lots now. Do I have time? Yeah, there's our 2 outposts that we need. And there's our 1 battlefield. I'm going to take the fort. Because I think we can squeeze this in. Our approach. The engineers report a fortress whose walls are in ill repair. The curtain is cracked and slumped in places, revetments rotted by long weather, and the ditch choked with fallen stone. The enemy labours to shore the gaps, yet a practicable opening already shows, and our batteries need not be unlimbered to make it so. We may form the storming parties at once and force the breach before the defenders prop it, or hold a short while to bring up fascines and ladders and mask the assault with a feint at the gate. Either course spares our powder for the final rush. The choice is yours. So we either leave or we take advantage of its... let's take advantage. So the walls are breached. Now we can wait 7 days and starve them out. We can assault after a lengthy bombardment. 5% attrition. We just send the guys into the breach. I don't want to lose grenades. We will do the lengthy bombardment and take the ammo and attrition, which we're still doing okay for reservists. Alright, what do we get? So a new doctrine and 4 weapons. I'm loving these excellent bayonets that are coming out. And some more heavy sabers. And some excellent carbines too. They could be useful. Right, again, my favourite bit. The doctrine. Flying camp. Oh, campaign move speed. That looks really good. But look at this. Reload speed 10%. Fire damage received -5. I've got to take that. That is so good. Absolutely, I'm taking that one. Shoot and scoot. Okay, that was well worth stopping to do the fortress. Heavy sabers going to Badger's one-trick ponies. That's making these guys pretty damn dangerous. Excellent. I am loving the state of the army at the moment. So let's move on. Oh, we've got a fight. I was not expecting that. The Battle of Allenstein. We do outnumber them. I don't think they're particularly high quality, are they? Slobodian Cossacks. We've got some observation grenadiers. Okay, should be a good scrap. So the enemy are coming on in the grand old fashion once again. There's quite a bit of scenery on this battlefield, so we're taking up a position. I was thinking about the hill, but I think I'm actually going to push forward into some better cover with the Markgfl on this flank. And then we've also got Joe's regiment of foot, who are moving considerably faster these days now that we've got them. There's new fancy footwear. So we'll try and take advantage of the cover. It's not a great position just around here. We can actually take over from there, I think. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. And then we'll go these two right across there like that. That's looking sweet. And then... yep, some more cover there. And the British veteran foot over on this side, we will probably put up like that. Alright, I think that's a pretty good angle. And we've got 2 lots of grenadiers over here. Which we'll put in a little column formation. And the cavalry just forming up behind them. Excellent. Move on, folks. Oh God, I forgot the Jaegers. Pause. Mistakes were made. Yeah, let's have them, because they'll do really good in that cover right at the front of that wood. And they should get there pretty damn quick as well. And let's make sure you guys are all unlimbered, ready to fight. And we'll just put that angle up there. Move them a bit further forward. The Frisian volunteers in a nice big clump. That is the technical term for that formation. The clump. And we bring them on. So the ones we're looking for is... Domschutten's battery have those nice new guns. Do they outrange the rest? I can't tell. I thought they did, actually. Range 435. Range 460. So, unless that's something... That might be some stats that we've got. Something boosting the stats there. But they look like they're reloading faster. So that's awesome. Meanwhile, we have got the skirmishers in front, just in time. We'll just position this a little bit better. That's cool. I'm quite happy with the positioning we've got here. Barebox teabaggers, and you know what? They're going to go storming into that breach there and run. And Mikado's Highlanders are actually going to take the flank. The cavalry's not appearing on this side, so we're going to take advantage of this. The cavalry's going for the middle. Well, they're not going to have any joy storming our fantastic fortresses over here. We're going to be good. Right then, let's put the Frisian volunteers on like that. We've got 2 units of grenadiers on this side. I will expand the cavalry round. We may as well let the volunteers here do some shooting. There we go. Smashed, by the way. We'll put this into slow-mo mode now. Just reform. Just reform. Stay in columns. Because we're going to get some flipping... These guys, we're not taking hits, right? No, we're okay. The range is good. British veteran foot. We're opening fire. Barebox teabaggers just need to advance to there. As do the Highlanders. In fact, they're going to run in. And let's just draw these guys up like this. Whoops, wrong way. That way. The cavalry may as well start shooting. And all the enemy horse has gone to this side. Okay, draw back. God damn. That's not what I wanted. We're going to get charged here. Oh, they've just decided not to do that. Just a sec. Just a sec. Let's just start nailing those Don Cossacks over there. Okay, we have a nice solid line there. That's good. Meanwhile, on the other side, hit pause and see what we can take advantage of here. Russian grenadiers about to suffer some nasty shock tactics, I think. Lots of Russian grenadiers over here. Are the Highlanders in there? The Highlanders could charge, leaving the cavalry free. I'm going to wait till these guys are about to break. We don't need to throw these chaps in unnecessarily. We could charge... Oh, you are shooting, right? They're going to go. Okay, at that point, we'll send the hillbillies in. They're going to go as soon as we contact. And they're gone. Let's make sure that Barebox guys and those guys are going. Oh, pause. I've just noticed on the other side. It's okay. Well, we didn't get the charge in. What do we need to do here? We need to run these guys forward, I would say. Do we want to charge in? I don't think we want to charge in. Hang on. Hang on. I need to take some careful consideration over this. No, let's pull back. They're shattered. Pull back. It's okay. Stop. Form up there. Okay, I'm going to have to send badgers into that. Turn around and charge. They don't even get there. That's fantastic. Oh, no, we do want to charge there. Nice, nice. They're not going to make it out of there. That's brilliant. And let's put those guys chasing those down. And the Frisian volunteers and the Markgfl and oh, I mean we've pretty much got this, I think. They're still shooting. That's okay. What about my subsidy Jaeger and von Sharp's rifles? They're doing some awesome job there. Oh, let's make sure we advance to contact that. They're on retreating. Nice. This is where we need to not go into the front of that. So we need to get the hillbillies out of there. And what we are going to do is just order that guy and that guy and that guy all forwards at the run. Because I kind of want to put a volley into those guys. Off you go, chaps. You've got this. Did we shoot up those Don Cossacks? We maybe did. Right, let's get... You guys can actually try and chase him down. I mean, I'll bring Badger's men over here. Okay, everything's looking pretty sweet. We've just got this unit, which we are going to annihilate if we can. Yeah, we've got people destroying this. Let's get the Nates in there, because I think this... Yeah, they're going to go. They're so going to go. I like how they're running into formation now. Oh, God. That wasn't expected. It's okay. We got them. I didn't think they would turn to face the cavalry in time. I got a little bit overconfident there, I think. All right. Excellent news. A huge, great big wodge of cash, which is always what we like to see. And some pretty cool stuff. What is that? That's for the artillery, accuracy, and cover bonus. So we lost 800 men. I don't know whether to take the reservists and restore... We didn't take a lot of casualties, though. The ammunition. I think we're going to take the ammunition on this one, because we are burning through ammunition if we do any more of those sieges. Nice. So let's replenish our stocks and see what Mr. de la Motte has to offer. Didn't like his last options, I think. Cavalry accuracy and cavalry reload. I mean, he is the cavalry commander. Morale damage received is good, but actually just morale plus 15% is safe. I'm going to take that one. Don't really want to lose another officer at this late stage of the game. Okay, I don't know if it's just me and the options we've been given, but Act 3 seems to be accelerating away before us really quickly. But I'm liking the fighting. I love the state of the army, and I think we've pretty much got this in the bag, but I shouldn't be so overconfident. I don't know what lies before us. We're going to try and pick up some of the new stuff around here, finish off the battlefields one, get the outposts, and see what goodies we can bag before finishing the big fight. And we might do all of that in the next episode. So as always, folks, leave your comments below. Like the video, because that really does help me out. I really appreciate it when you do. And of course, we'll see you again on the next one.